Well, what's good, everyone on YouTube and Twitch? This is Very Mellow Man, and we're going to look at the highlights for my light attribute deck for the Light versus Dark Festival. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I played Agents with some Heralds mixed in. This is why my first two cards are Solemn Warning against Time Thieves, and my opponent folds. Sorry, there wasn't really all that. Yeah, he just folded the second he couldn't do that. I was doing very well with this event with a deck I never played with, which is why a lot of these replays I have are pretty short. But they're at least very sweet. So, Agent of Mystery. Normal summon. Then, use Agent of Life to summon our Agent of Mystery, then banish Life to get Sanctuary of the Sky, then and summon Chaos Valkyria. That gives me Protector of the Agents, using our Agent of Mystery, but the important thing is I get Celestial Night Lord Power Shaft from all that. And I get Divine Punishment to use, which means I have one negate. But then I somehow ended up fighting a self-OTK deck in this event. So the only real reason I used this event is because I couldn't believe people were playing self-OTK in Light versus Dark. Like, what is the point of playing self-OTK here? I don't know. But I don't particularly have a problem with it. But, you know, this is a nice, good duel. Set Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike, and Infinite Impermanence against an Allied Justice deck. So we use Infinite to target Dark Grepher, prevent our opponent from getting another Dark sent to the graveyard that turn. Then Dark Strike Fire comes out. And I Solemn Strike that. And I set Agent of Life. Neptune. The problem with this deck is that if you break in a specific way, it can be really painful to get out any type of plays in any kind of speed. So Machina Redeployment is used to get Orcus, Crescendo, and Claspare and Machina Reinforce. And then he uses Crescendo to get Gear Suit, Orcus Mech Knight. And also is Unclassed Spare. Well, yeah, he might Unclassed Spare, but the important thing is I now have a monster in the graveyard to banish for Chaos Valkyria. And I get Sanctuary of the Sky after banishing a monster. I don't attack because I want him to try to waste one of his resources. Solemn Warning. That forced him to have to attack. And it can be anyone's game at this point, basically. But then I get this. Divine of the Herald. I discard Eva, which allows me to use the first time in this event both Protecting Spirit Logarth and Diviner the Herald in order to synchro summon the boss monster of this deck, Master Flare Hyperion. Fallen Sanctuary was really nice. But Master Flare Hyperion is sick. It is such an awesome monster. Oh my god. But now I use Fallen Sanctuary to set Divine Punishment. Then I use Divine Punishment to negate the effect of that monster. Because I don't want that particular Orcus coming back from the graveyard. And that causes him to fold. Now that was a surrender. That was a heck of a surrender, my god. Next is Pain Insane. Honestly, I heard that earlier in the event, it was very difficult for people playing light and darkness decks to actually get each other in this event. So you often had dark versus dark decks. Glad it didn't work out that way for me. And I did some sort of a misplay here with Sacred Waters of Life, but I managed to make a comeback. So I got Spirit Logarth again, and it's synchroned off Logarth and Mystery Earth. I mean, not synchroned off, linked off. After that, I used Agent of Life to get back Agent of Mystery. Then I did this. Get Celestial Knight Power Shaft again. Scar to add a Sanctuary to the Sky. And set my last two cards. Basically, I did a bunch of nonsense I really shouldn't have had because I forgot how powerful this spell searching ability was. We saw him strike their Magician's Rod. First Dark Magician deck we fight. They're tough in this event, let me tell you. Dark Magic Circle. I Divine Punish with that because I'm not in the mood for that spell. I use Celestial North Strike to get rid of Benton and get Master Hyperion out. Then I use Hyperion's ability to destroy back row. Don't even want that in the game. I try to go for that, but Magical Rebo is a card I've only just heard of, and that's happened. So this happens, and that's pretty much the beginning of that. So there I used effective Celestial Power Shaft, but I did use Sacred Waters in the Sky to protect my Power Shaft in battle. That was great. I'm not sure what the rest of Pain Insane's move would have been, but Diviner the Herald again. Alright. I don't really know how to use Ava very well because I've only ever heard of it being used. But I got Herald the Orange Light in their monster, which is the important part. Because now I can use Herald the Orange Light to negate Magical Rebo's recovery effect. Not sure what else he could have done with it, but duel's over now. Alright, now Oricion. Normal 7 Diviner the Herald. Send Agent of Life net to the graveyard. Banish it for Chaos, Valkyria, add Sanctuary in the Sky. Use Sanctuary in the Sky. Make Protector of the Agent's Moon. And since I have Sanctuary in the Sky in the field array, I can search for Agent of Mystery Earth and then set the rest of my cards. Magician's Souls. By Solemn Strike that. And destroy Magician's Souls. Second Dark Magician deck, I thought. That he he sets and sets another 2 back row. Normal summon Agent of Mystery to add Master Hyperion. Tribute a Fairy to destroy one of his set cards. Then summon Master Hyperion by banishing that Fairy I tributed. Then I just... what's then? Set my monster. So now we attack directly twice. You set a bunch of cards to basically just make me intimidated. Magician's Souls. Sorry, Infinite Impermanence. Well, not sorry. Because I love Dark Magician decks, but man, I know exactly how to shut down their ability to recover anything. I'm not, I guess Orashion kind of called it quits there because there wasn't really anything else to do. And if he didn't, I had Rare Reboot now, so there wasn't anything he could make a comeback with, somehow. Like a Mirror Force. Even if it was Mirror Force, that had Divine Punishment anyway. So, yeah, you can see there, like, getting the hang of agents allowed me to really just cripple opponent plays like that. It's very similar to the Counter Fairy deck I ran for the Monster Festival, honestly. Obviously, though, this is not a budget deck at all. I had to make use thousands of gems to get all the cards I wanted. The gems I admittedly just had storing up in my card pool, but I didn't have to spend any money. But yeah, when I realized that Divine the Herald could discard monsters in my extra deck, I finally understood why Elder Entity was even in this deck. And it's sick. Because it's a Master Flare Hyperion, a normal summon into a removal, and then I get a boss monster out of it, which is sick. I understand why Ally Salvo and cards like it are used, but it's not going to help him out. Anyway, Fallen Sanctuary, then I get Divine Punishment set, and Sanctuary of the Sky is out on the field, and he just folds, because whatever he had was not worth playing against. Opossum. Actually, what on earth are you doing? Orcust. Assault Synchron. Oh, Dark Refer. Oh, wait. So it seems like this was a loner deck, actually. Time Thief may not have been a loner. Right, Self-Escape, dude. I think this is literally the Dark Magician that we just fought. No. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we fought this loner deck already. What was the loner deck? Our opponent's deck. This is gonna be really stupid, but I had to save this one just because it's one of those cases where the opponent will literally fold if they don't get a good opening hand. Zek Strike Ko-Oh, and that's immediately it. Ooh, okay. Lataden. Okay. And Sanctuary in the Sky. Sacred Waters. This lets me a Fairy Surge instead. Ancient and Mystery. Master Hyperion. Then I'll set 3. After that, I'll activate Fallen Sanctuary. Set another Divine Punishment. Man, this field spell is great. He doesn't get any battle damage off, so he cannot do anything to me. I get Master Hyperion off, and will summon Herald of Warrior's Light. Master Flare. This time I send an Agent of Life to my graveyard because I want to be able to banish Life Neptune later. That's a T set. Don't know what his plan is. Alright, Asian Mystery. And get life points. Second Sanctuary. And they fold because they're pretty much going to lose. Alright, this is the best for last right here. This was an insane duel. Illusion of Chaos for Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod into Dark Magical Circle. Dark Magical Circle and Soul Servant Chain. Giving him Magician's Salvation. Magician's Salvation lets him set Eternal Soul. Sanctuary in the Sky. Agent of Life lets me discard the special summon Master Hyperion now. Then I pop Eternal Soul. I saw that's the biggest threat because he could just recover Dark Magician endlessly if he kept on the field. Then I set 3. I'm still not sure if there was a better opening move it could have made here. But we saw him strike that Illusion of Chaos. Fusion Deployment. Gets him a Dark Magician, which allows him to use Dark Magical Circle. Then Soul Servant allows him to draw, and Itemize is here now. Giving him Master of Chaos. But since he activated an effect, I could saw him strike it. Okay, he did, however, properly fusion summon Chaos, so he could recover his fusion deployment. And at this point, it's basically a top deck war for me. So I set Divine Punishment. He goes to Fusion Deployment again. I Divine Punishment it, so I can live longer. Dear God, am I fighting for my life at this point? Yeah. I go another Divine Punishment. I let Pierce and Darkness go because it's not really important. And he summons Destiny Hero Denier for one reason. But unfortunately, I have a Chaos Valkyria, and I do not have any monsters to banish to play it. So this is a basically Denier beatdown for my opponent Jugger. I set my second red reboots. Why not? I'm losing life points around what? Basically, if he draws another monster at any point in these next couple turns, I'm afraid I'm done. But I get Herald of Orange Light, and I have another monster to set, thankfully. For some reason, drawing Herald of Orange Light gives it the Destiny draw feeling. I thought about negating this, but no, I decided to let Regeki go. It was pretty much the biggest risk to take, and this was a risk that paid off. Anyway, Chaos Valkyria can finally be summoned because I can just banish my Herald of Orange Light. Now he needs to get monsters out pronto. Plays Chicken Game. I negate Chicken Game with Divine Punishment because I don't want him drawing, and I definitely don't want him blocking any battle damage. I do get Diviner of the Herald. He tries to infinite impermanence me, but I just red reboot. Because I need this monster's effects to go off right now. He gets a free trap card out of it, but it doesn't bother me too much. He sets Evenly Matched, which will be useless to him. Because he has more monsters in the field. I do, however, send Elder Entities to the graveyard to get rid of Dark Magic Circle. That needs to go. Really glad I discovered this combo earlier in the game. But now I can play Protecting Spirit, Loa Gaeth, and sync off from Master Flare Hyperion. Now I do make a misplay here because I realized I could have searched for Chaos Valkyria again in order to end the duel. But I thought I couldn't get the monster, or I thought I used its effects, or it was not possible. Permanence. Okay. I reboot here. And I guess there are no more trap cards in his deck because he did not set another one. But he goes to Dark Magicians. Goes to the battle phase, tries to use Swings of the Darkness, and Master Hyperion's effect activates, allowing me to banish the Dark Magicians. The important part here is banish, because it also means he can't summon many more monsters. They were banished, not destroyed. And despite my admitted misplay, I managed to turn it around with my second red reboot and win the duel. It didn't matter if he negated Master Flare Hyperion's effect, because Infinite Impermanence doesn't stop battle damage. Awesome duel, Jugger. It could have gone either way. Sincerely, it could have. And those are all my replays from my light attribute deck. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time.